on? Can you guys hear me? So, what is going on? I did say walk with me, but you know what? We're gonna ride. You're gonna ride with me, roll with me. I'm just getting onto this bike path. So, Joy Tribe, can you guys hear me okay? I think my microphone is connected. Welcome to the room. Oh, I can hear my own self. So, it must be connected. Hold on a second. Let me turn down the volume because I can hear an echo. There we go. Echo. Oh, that should be fine. Okay, good. So now I'm writing. Welcome, Joy Tribe. Yeah, John. Oh my gosh. So let me see if I can show you. I wanted to go out in nature today. Look at my new bike. Like, this is a little bit dangerous. A little bit dangerous. I'm in a beautiful nature path out here. Watch. You guys are about to see me biff it. I'm just kidding. You guys won't. So I've got a little camera thing on my bike, but it won't put the right display. So we're just gonna ride and chat, and I'll check the messages in a little bit. But I want to actually give you guys a message. Welcome to the room, Joy Tribe. If you're watching live, let me know where you're watching me from. We're exclusively on YouTube right now because I decided not to do my usual studio setup at home. Oh my God, look how gorgeous it is here. Let me just show you. Look at this. This beautiful nature here. It is so nice. Look at this, Joy Tribe. Look at the greenery. Y'all know I love nature. Welcome to the show. Terrell, you made it. Matt Mittens, you made it. So I'm gonna be putting you guys here while I want to hear where you guys are calling me from, watching me from, how your weekend's been, what you've been up to. But first, I want to share a little message that's on my heart. I have been feeling really good, sort of going through, wow, the moon looks gorgeous. I haven't gone through a dark passage of the soul lately. We all do. This message is for you if you are going through a dark passage of the soul. Hold on. My hair be looking a little bit crazy because also my headphones are smashing up my afro. Ah, Matt. Wait, weren't you a member before? Did you just become a member again? Thank you so Oops, thank you so much. Holy moly. This is awesome. Wow. Matt, you're amazing. I love you. Welcome. Oh, payment problem. I got it. Well, thank you. Welcome back. So, so I've sort of been going through a little bit. I'm going to story tell, like a little bit of a transition. You guys know I moved to Ocala. I entered into Ocala, Florida. I entered into a new relationship with a longtime friend. It blows my mind because this man, he's my tattoo artist. You guys know Jeremy. He's been my boyfriend for 4 months now. I wish you guys could see how beautiful this is. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, let me just flip the camera. This is the perfect time. Look at this gorgeous light. So I'm taking on a nature. Three of the channels wouldn't go through. Oh, I get it. So it should be good. Thanks, Matt. Welcome back, Matt Mittens. Wow, I'm glad you're having a good week. Look at this nature. So, God's been taking me on a journey. So it's been a lot of change, change, change. And when you uproot with change, what can come up? Feelings of bitterness, feelings of, well, I don't know. It's just like bitterness, comes to mind. And maybe someone out there is going through a lot of change. I just pray that the Holy Spirit come to that person right now and give them a sense of peace. Because I can tell you, Joy Tribe, when I have a lot of change in my life, I'm a bit stubborn. I'm a Taurus. I'm the bull. Scorpio moon. Very feeling very dark, very much. I would die for the ones I loved. And Virgo rising. So very organized and clean and really organized and perfectionist. So Scorpio and Taurus are kind of polar opposites, and they are on the zodiac, so it's interesting. But I have a lot of conflict sometimes within myself, and it's head versus heart. And God continually tells me, Christ's love continually shows me that I need to let go and let God. So I'll tell you right now, if you're going through a dark night of the soul, the tower, if you're going through that dark passage right now, you need to let go and let God because you will be okay. And what comes from change and upheaval is a new birth, a new creation. What comes from death is new life. Let it die. Let yourself, to an extent, die. Spiritually speaking, emotionally speaking, maybe even financially speaking. If you are trying to hold on to things that no longer serve you, romantically speaking, careerically speaking, because you guys know I've been through a lot of different things, Joy Tribe. And if you're here today and this is your first time watching me, welcome to the show. We talk about all kinds of stuff on the show, live every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, at 3 p.m. Pacific. Last week we had an impromptu. I was on late. John, thank you for reminding me to go live. He's so amazing. JCL, shout out. But because I was getting a tattoo at my boyfriend's place, his shop, and now I'm just really feeling connected to nature. So much that I'm like, I could go into that little swamp. I feel like I'd be okay, but I'm not going to go in there. It just feels like, ooh, water. Water is very cleansing, very healing. So get out in nature, get out into some healing grounding, take your shoes off, put your bare feet. Magnetic energy from the earth will help heal you. It really does. And a lot of times, we don't do that enough. We don't connect with nature, turn off the screens. I know that's a little bit hypocritical because I'm on a screen with you, but learn to be okay with yourself and the conflict and the struggles within because you will be okay. And Terrell, I spoke to you last week. How are you doing? How are you doing this week? I'm really glad you made it. You said you had a pretty good week because we talked about you attracting all these narcissistic women in your life, and you have got to let go of that energy that's holding that in place because the truth of the matter is, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't be fooled again. Just kidding. That was George Bush. That was incorrectly stated. Classic moronic statement by former President Bush there, which is hilarious. It cracks me up. But really, the true quote is fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. Maybe that's can't be fooled again. I don't know. Maybe that's what he was trying to say. But really, truly, it's, one time is a fluke, twice is a pattern. One time is a fluke, twice is a pattern. I don't even like to have one time happen, but you know what? I'm very forgiving. Accidents happen, things happen. My grandma used to say, accidents happen. Nobody died. But if it keeps happening, you keep falling in love with a narcissist, you're actually falling in love with other people, or you say, let's just say narcissists keep choosing me, right? I keep falling for narcissists. No, you could date anybody, but you're choosing to fall for the narcissist because one time is a fluke, twice is a pattern. And that truly is in nature. If it happens again, it's a pattern. So you have to realize we're governed by natural laws, Mother Earth, God's creation here. Our bodies are made of earth, the elements. So the moon, the earth, magnets, salt, water. That's our bodies. Our spirits are made of something higher and eternal, but we still have to live in this world. The Bible says, be in the world, not of the world. What does that mean? Well, we still have to be here, but don't be a slave to the body, a slave to the system. So you do have to care for your body with food, rest, mental health, things like that of that nature, but don't be gluttonous, don't overeat, don't oversleep, don't overdo it. And that also means recognize that the body is made of elements. It's going to need to go back to the earth. It's going to need to be fed by the earth. But also remember, it can be spiritual because when you quiet the body, quiet the mind, that's when God can talk to you. In the Bible, God continually came to people in nature and natural surroundings. He used nature to talk to people, animals. It's very symbolic. So if you can hear anything from Sister Joy today, my dad was a minister before his untimely death. My dad, Pastor Joseph Mario Villa, and he loved nature. My mom loved nature. We used to take a lot of walks. We used to do like that's why I love bike riding right now. Look how cute my bike is. It's pink. This is harder. Like if you were to take a picture of me right now, this is harder than it seems. I'm making it look easy, but this is hard. Look at my little, it has a little basket. I love this bike. It's a little cruiser. It cost me like $260 from Walmart. It's a Walmart in Ocala, probably a couple. It's just a cute little beach cruiser. I ride around the neighborhood with it. I love my little bike. It makes me feel confident and it's just nice and it's very safe up here. Little bike path. So count your blessings. An attitude of gratitude will get you out of that depression. If you're going through something tough, if you're going through something where you're struggling right now to find your direction, you're going through the tower, right? You're going through the dark passage of the soul. Maybe you're going through a death, either literally, figuratively, personally, spiritually. It can feel really uncomfortable. And it's not supposed to feel comfortable, but it's not supposed to be tragic. You know what I mean? Like I've been through many ego deaths, many struggles in my life at my young age, my very young age. And I tell you, child, go with the flow, trust God in all his infinite wisdom. It's true. It's like the hero's journey, right? Is the hero's journey. And you are going to have to continue and release and continue and release and ride the tide. Go with the flow. Fake it till you make it. Put a smile on your face. Be it till you see it. Get out there and just take a walk. Take your shoes off. Feel the nature. Take a bike ride. Put the screens down. You can listen to the sound of my voice. Listen to my podcast, The Joyful Life. Season 2 is coming out soon. I know I've got a lot of questions. When? Well, we're currently shooting. We're a little bit more delayed, but we shot a few episodes already. I'm doing interviews, and I was going to start it towards the end of the year. Oh, there's a kitty. Meow, 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 meow. The kitty's so cute. Meow. I like this kitty. I was going to start it towards last year, but you know, the Holy Spirit wanted me to start it when I started it. All in God's timing. I want it to be much more quick than God wants it to be. I feel like that's how it is. It's hard. It's hard, Joy Tribe. God's timing is God's timing, though. So it may feel like, it may be feeling like to you, like I want it now and it should be here. God knows I've been through that. And sometimes you have to sacrifice. You have to give up things that you thought you needed for the things you actually need to feed your spirit and soul. Maybe you need to get a hobby or get more time with your children or your family or your friends. Give up smoking, give up recreational drug use, give up TV time. Like some of these things that really distract us. Oh, look at this little squirrel. Oh, I love animals so much. And my boyfriend love animals. But sometimes you got to give up distractions. Actually, it's not sometimes, it's all the time. To be able to get to the good parts, to be able to get to the winning feeling of God's love and his endless blessings. And oh my gosh, Joy Tribe, there are so many blessings waiting for you. I tell you, there are endless blessings waiting for you. Endless. So I really felt led because normally I communicate a little more with the audience. And if this is your first time viewing, welcome. And if this is a long time viewer, welcome, welcome. Love my Joy Tribe. And so a lot of times I take questions. There's a little more, we switch it up different ways. But today I really felt like God wanted me to leave you a message and to put that here and to inspire you so that you know you can accomplish great things and you don't feel like you're alone in this world. You're not alone. Everything's going to be okay. You can do it. And you will. But sometimes it doesn't take action, it takes rest. And then other times it takes action. and trust that God will provide the correct things for you. Pray, meditate, breathe, swim, walk, run, exercise, eat well. All of these things help you be a better vessel to receive God's gifts, and let it go. Because the struggle is real, but the struggle comes from not accepting that something needs to die in order for something to live, to grow, you know? Let the death of your old self and your old things that no longer serve you fuel and feed and provide soil for the new birth of ideas, the new creation that's coming your way. You guys know I got a lot of big goals. I got a lot of big ideas. I'm working on a lot of fun things this year. The biggest thing I'm working on is relaxing into God's grace, being able to find who I am in God, in the Most High, one day be a wife and mother again, and feel like I've accomplished my spiritual, I'm just going to walk up here, my spiritual goals, and as well as my personal business creation goals. It's not all about what can I do. Sometimes it's what can I receive. Sometimes it's what is God doing for me that I can take a look at. The moon is so gorgeous. Wherever you guys are, I hope the moon is as beautiful for you. I'm here in Florida. So I've been talking for 16 minutes, 16 and a half minutes. I know you've been itching and aching for some comments and questions. I'm going to read those from you, Joy Tribe. So get them in and don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you for the hearts. Like, subscribe. I see you guys talking amongst yourselves. That's wonderful. I'm going to take a seat here. So you got a couple seconds. Like, subscribe, hit that like button, and do that because it helps with the algorithm. And it's terribly hard to grow the YouTube sometimes, but I'm putting a positive spin on it, that it's not hard and that everything is how it's supposed to be. Oh, I feel so good. Just a little extra, just a little extra wind in my saddle. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you this gorgeous bike. Look at that bike. It's baby pink and it is a looker. Look at, I can put a basket or groceries or anything in the back, my yoga mat for my yoga classes. And also, I've been teaching yoga as well. I've been teaching yoga classes. I love yoga, getting trained as a yoga coach as well. I've been getting my training. And this cute little basket here with my notebook. You are the author of your own story. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I read a great article on you in a women's magazine. Mary Quint. Let me start reading some comments. You did? Oh my gosh. You did? Oh, I love that. What magazine? Oh, Public Toilet. What a name. Women in Business. Oh, yes. That's me. Oh, thank you. It was for sale at Target too, that magazine. I love that. The Women in Business magazine. Really love it. Um, Thank you. Appreciate that. I have a copy of that. I've gone through such a transition in life, and life is beautiful. And a lot of people would take transition as a negative thing, but I always take it as a positive thing because God has incredible things prepared for you, whether it's business or family. And right now, I'm moving to the stage where I'm a wife and mom. That's what I want. So I'm praying for. And sort of homesteading. I want the farm, the homeland, and I see the big picture. I am that. I claim it. I know it. And also being able to write my book. I'm writing my book, The Five Pillars of Joy: Faith, Freedom, Finance, Fitness, and Family. So I'm focusing on the family right now. I'm not that far from my family who live in Jacksonville. So I get to see them. I moved in with my boyfriend who has been a friend of almost 16 years, and now we're dating. Oh, and live together. So it's quite intense and beautiful. And I hope, one day it might be the thing where we get married and have kids, if this is God ordained. And I tell you, I'm very open about my journey and my path because I feel like it's going to help someone else be authentic, And I went through the whole Hollywood life. I've been married and divorced. I was together with my ex-husband for 7 years, and God bless him. It was a different time. I mean, it's definitely like I remember being so ambitious and chasing, chasing, chasing all throughout my teen and 20s. I really was like, this is it. This is it. And I'm gonna chase. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna go at all costs. And you like my bracelet? You like my gemstone bracelet and my 9 mil tattoo? So cool. My baby did that tattoo on me and got me a 9 mil. So awesome for Valentine's Day. Um, yeah, today's been a day of rest, relaxation. I had a girlfriend come over. We talked for hours, girl talking, spiritual talking, beautiful woman of God, and just an amazing person. And she's pregnant. She's 8 months pregnant. We talked about motherhood. She has two other kids, and I met her kids, and she's a new friend. It's just beautiful. She came over, had dinner at my house. I made her dinner, lentils and tea. My baby was out handling a broken chandelier in his tattoo shop, and he's doing all kinds of stuff. And it was perfect because he's like, "Oh, do you want to come with me?" And he's taking care of our friend Lydia's rat. She has her pet rat that she needs help with, and it's right near the tattoo shop, and she's the puriser. So Lydia's a lovely spirit. So she's like, and then yeah, so then the rat, so he's like, "Do you want to come with me?" And I said, "Oh yeah, sure." He's like, "Oh, we can go outside." And I was just like, "Baby, I just want to stay home." And then my girlfriend called me, Nisa Rose, and she was like, and I was like, "I just really want to stay home." And she was gonna come by, and I said, "I don't know." She's like, "Do you want to go outside? You want to take a walk? It's my day off too." And it's oh, I have a little mark on my neck. Oh, probably a nibble from a man. I just noticed it. I was like, "What is that?" And then so then it just worked out. He got to go do what he needed to do. I got to do what I need to do because I want to stay home, relax, rest until I did the live tonight with you guys. So let's see. Let me go back and read some of these comments. Uh, I wonder when Joy's next podcast episode will be premiering. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, JCL, you're a moderator on it too. Terrell made it. Matt Mittens became a member. Oh, please have a safe ride out there. Beautiful nature. Thank you, Terrell. Since the last video chat, I've been doing well, but I had to report one of my professors for unprofessional behavior. Well, good. Good. Other than that, I'm having a good week. Got it, Terrell. I've been getting over a cold. Oh no, JCL, that I had last week that I neglected to tell you last week. I'm feeling better now. Oh, you're so sweet. Yes, I should be back to my normal setup from home next week. There's a random observation. Does anyone else notice that New York AG Leticia James looks like mush mouth from Fat Albert? Oh my God. Terrell says nature heals, art heals, love heals. I combine all three. I'm doing good, Joy. Like I mentioned, I had to report my professor, but not letting him and some people take my joy away. Amen. Good job. Good job. I'm sharing my art theater with you on my birthday, March 17th or sometime in March. Do it. I'm talking about which one made the fool me once. Oh, then you guys are talking about the fool me once, fool me twice. That's Bush Jr. It was Bush Jr. That's right. I great. Yep. And then you read the great article. Oh, and public toilet. Great to see you. Great things are you doing this year? I am writing a book, so I'll be publishing another book, my second book. I am teaching yoga, so I might be doing that online as well for the community. I am personal training and doing fitness programs. Everything's on joyvilla.com, by the way. So you can pre order my book. I am doing a feature film. I am working on my next album, increasing my skills playing guitar, setting up to book some live shows. Those are professional things. The other things I'm doing connected more with God and with nature, preparing my body, heart, mind, and home to be a wife and mom. I'm preparing for that, right? Getting my hormones right, getting checked up. I got my tooth. Oh my gosh, I had a whole tooth thing. I got handled. I had a root canal. It's quite intense. It was only the second ever dental surgery. Ah, I had chocolates. My teeth are kind of staying there out. Uh huh. It's pretty white because it's not going to stain like my other. I need to whiten my teeth a little bit. Well, I just use peroxide. They're pretty white, but I ate chocolate. I ate some chocolate healthy gluten-free cookies I made with bananas. So that was really good. Um, I cook those and sugar-free. I love to bake. So I'm getting in touch with my mothering empress energy, feminine energy. I am letting go of the past failures, even past successes, not letting it go. Like I accomplished it, I own it, but not trying to replicate necessarily the same things I did. I didn't do the Grammys this year. I could have, but I thought, well, I'm good where I'm at. I'm in hermit mode. I'm in relaxation mode. I'm in spiritual mode. So sometimes I move in silence, but that's why I stay connected with you guys every week. I am getting better at doing my reaction videos again and giving you guys more content. I am releasing season 2 of my podcast, my hit podcast, Joyful Life. Last year I started it, and then we have the joyvilla show, which I may have another one, but right now I'm focused on the Joyful Life, which is the positive, spiritual positivity, like today's show. It's really this live. Um, I'm getting working on getting organized. I'm organized, with time, money, yes, financial investments, stacking away money, saving, um, investing my time and energy in things that have a good return on investment, cultivating my life with my man, looking at potentially moving to the next location. I know I move a lot. I travel a lot. But we live in Florida. We may stay in Florida. We might move out of state. It just depends on when the house we're currently renting, the lease is up, and when we want to go and buy a house and do other things. I moved in with my man. I keep it pretty private, but I bring you guys into my world. I am looking forward to hopefully Trump getting reelected as president. I do hope we have a conservative government again. Not sure how active I'll be on the campaign trail, but prayer and dedication, still very much a Trump supporter, positive. But I don't want to get into the political scene and world necessarily. Right now, the timing of it is just, I would be cool to even just get an RV and travel around the country for 6 months with my baby. And just, I don't know, just something like, like things that you're like, oh, an adventure, something like that. So we'll see. There's a lot of RVs out here in Florida. Um, but right now we are really too blessed to be stressed. I'm working on my relationship with myself as well, with God and connecting with nature and exploring my spiritual gifts. My spiritual gifts are plenty. I was raised with a father who incorporated that into our daily life and a mother who did as well. My dad had the gift of healing. So I know I have the gift of healing, gift words of affirmation, healing touch, healing words, channeling the energy I have to better serve God and others and help heal this world, help this world. So that's always the intention with light, being a light worker, right? Using the spirit of God to help others and be attuned to the spirit, like when he says, go here, go there, listening, right? Listening, activating that my gifts and being open to it, for ministry, for my testimony. And it doesn't matter what religion you are, where you come from, what your practice is, practicing that radical self love, that gratitude, that love for others and yourself and your community. I will be going to Europe at the end of the year for fun, planning a trip with my cousin, my family. I'll be in Jacksonville this weekend visiting my family. Comedy stuff. We'll see where that goes. I don't want to make anything happen. I've spent many years making things happen. I want to let it happen. I want to let go and let God. Let go and let God. So that's my idea. I love you. You're a great role model for this generation. Thank you so much, Mary. JCL says I also went to Flashbook Cinema with my friend Cecilia. Oh, that's fun. Okay, you saw Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. They put it back in the cinema? You are a hottie. If you were the president, you'd be Abraham Lincoln. Ah, California patriot. Love you. She's been told that. I have. I like to remind her. I love it. Who was the sexiest president in history? How do I send my theater art link to you? I don't think I have your email. I'm not on Instagram, not on TikTok either. Oh, you could do joy at joyvilla.com. Eye dental surgery back. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had a ugh, that's a hot mouth too. Kennedy. Yeah, Kennedy is definitely the sexiest. Guys, she's not reading the comments. I was Sal Joa. She will. What a babe. Let's go, Brandon. Oh, Kim Klasick, Maya Flores, and Carrie Lake also get elected in respective races. Yeah, I like paying attention to those elections too. I like that too. Exactly. Love. Sounds like new age. Well, what is new age? You know, you have to be able to embrace God's love in any age. And you sound like an older person if you say new age, because that's like an old school, that's like an old school term for like, woo woo. My dad used to say whatever, but I mean, whatever, crystal healings and stuff. Like people, I do believe that there's a lot more weight to new age and spiritual beliefs and stuff like that, however you want to have it, than to a lot of this whole trust the science crowd, get the jab and all this stuff. And people, science is a religion to many people, unfortunately. So as long as you trust a higher power and you're doing light and good things, I say do your tinctures, do your herbs, do whatever you want. Because if it comes from nature, it's not going to be bad. But if it's coming from these chemicals and these pharmaceutical industries making people billions, that's why they like, nature heals, art heals, like you said, Terrell. God heals, and God uses many ways to heal. So also remember the church is not a building, but people, right? So a spirit of love and compassion, like you've not been given a spirit of fear. And I'm not saying this about you particularly, California Patriot, or anyone particularly, but if you feel, because we all have fear, but we've not been given a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. So I would much rather, I don't like that pharmaceutical industries have infiltrated many churches and synagogues and mosques and places of worship. And I am pro, like, I know who my God is. I know I put my faith and trust in Jesus Christ. But if somebody else has another religion, I respect that as well, or another belief system, as long as it doesn't tread on my beliefs or my family's or my life. I believe in individuality. Express your beliefs the way you want to. Same thing with your sexuality. Just don't tread on mine. And I believe religion is more positive than negative. Hear those birds? Wow. So, anyways, that's what I want to say on that. But I hate to see that. I went to a church the other day, a friend's church. Some of my family went there too. And they were talking about mental health in there, which I love. They're talking about using medication. And I'm like, are you serious? We're supposed to be healing people using the Spirit of God, and nature and food and, rest and relaxation. And you're talking about go to the doctor and get on pharmaceuticals? That is the most, to me, anti God, anti. I'm not saying that sometimes pharmaceuticals aren't necessary to save somebody's life, but if someone is on them, they should be hopefully weaning off because it's not it's not helping, it's masking the problem rather than helping. It's helping somebody, right? So I'm just driving through this complex here on my way home. So you've got to realize if you are not properly taking care of yourself. Drugs, alcohol, any medications aren't going to help. You've got it's a whole thing, and it starts with life, living yourself, giving yourself permission to have life and to love yourself. So, anyways, I went on a little tangent about that, but I think so. What if something's new age? Like I'd rather someone do new age than pharmaceutical age. You know. Love you here. I love you. Hi, Raymond. I'm on the Bluetooth, busy listening. Can't watch, so I'm here. Oh, Flashback Cinema. They play older movies. Nice. They're showing every Harry Potter movie every month. Oh, that's cool. Great. Okay. Hi, Joy. Hi, John. I've got to get going, guys. We did a short live today. I love you guys very much. It's getting dark out here, so I'm going to ride my bike home. Yeah, new age instrumental music is beautiful. Yeah, I like the chakra music is amazing. The megahertz. It's very calming tones. Yeah, so get out there and anything that's going to help heal you and it's going to be good. So, yes, I love you, Joy Tribe. Take care of yourself, and I will talk to you next week, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, JCL. Bye.